First and 10's Game of the Week is sponsored by Green & Phillips, injury lawyers.
A rematch of epic proportions. Spanish Fort versus Blount, a game the Toros won at home in the regular season. Same venue tonight, much higher stakes, much brighter lights. Come on in with that action, Hustlin' Hal. Hal, just two teams on phenomenal runs. I even hate to think that Spanish Fort or Blount had to go down tonight.
Yeah, that's right, Michael. Both peaking, right at the right time, coming in strong here to the quarterfinals. Blount not having reached the quarterfinals since 2016. Of course, this is old hat for Spanish Fort, and here on the Hill is a tough place to win. These teams had only played 7 times before. Spanish Fort had the upper edge on that, 5-2. Blount outscoring them, though, overall. So you knew this was going to be a good game. Take a look. When these teams meet, you know you're in for a treat. The Toros welcoming the Leopards to the Hill for the quarterfinals, a spot they've been used to over the years. Blount hadn't made it this deep since 2016. Spanish Fort linebacker Cassius Taylor delivering the big hit on 3rd and 13 as a not-so-welcome to the Hill early in the first. The Toros setting the mood early on. Next Blount possession, forced a punt. It's a high, waning snap, and here comes the Toros. Trent Hayes comes free and gets a hand on the ball. It's a huge play. The block punt setting Spanish Fort up on the Leopards 25 as time ticks down in the first. Start of the second, and the Toros are held to a 35-yard field goal attempt. The snap is down, and Lucas Bro puts his foot to it and puts it through. It's good for 3. The Toros are on the board first. Blount and Spanish Fort trade possessions, and then the Leopards put together a nice drive, capping it off right here. Jarvis Williams takes the handoff from the 9 and bumps it outside. He finds a block and some space around the right side for the score. The Toros bounce right back. Quarterback Brendan Bird drops back and has pressure coming. He buys enough time for Mario Montgomery to get beneath coverage, and he's wide open. Montgomery makes the catch, and he won't be caught. This one goes for 64 yards, puts the Toros back on top. First play from scrimmage after Spanish Fort kicks off, and Jarvis Williams gets the call again. He finds an opening and is off. Williams gets to the sideline and will ride it all the way to pay dirt. It's another 64-yard touchdown. This one putting the Leopards ahead to end the half. The score at the break, Blount 14, Spanish Fort 10. And Spanish Fort does what they do in the second half. They tightened up on D, held the Leopards to 0 points, got 2 touchdowns themselves. The final in this one, Spanish Fort takes this 24-14. What a huge win for the Toros. We caught up with head coach Ben Blackman after the game, who talked about how this team held things together through some tough spots.
We knew it was going to be a 4-quarter game, and I'm really proud of our kids, the way they battled and got after it, made plays when we had to make them. Well, they get better each week. They love the game of football. They love each other, and I'm proud to be their coach.
And moving on to the semifinals, and guess what? It's right here on the Hill. It's a rematch with the Saraland Spartans. Now, Spanish Fort's the team that beat the Spartans in Saraland earlier this year. They're going to come in here, of course, and try to give it right back to the Toros. But, man, this one is for all.